people with no integrity, people who are not honest, people who cannot be accountable to be in public offices. That is why we should not elect someone like William Samoei Ruto.
Don't just use power because power is there to be used.
Karibuni sana. Leo tuko kwa mjadala wa jioni ya leo. Tunakuletea mazungumzo ya kidemokrasia ya hii nchi. On my panelists today, I have my teams here. They are going to introduce themselves. They are going to start from my right hand side. Yes, Mheshimiwa.
Okay. With my name, I'm called Omosh YY, the sergeant. So mimi hapa na represent mimi kama ODM.
Najua unavai kama kiti ingine. Kiti gani unavai?
No, I've not yet decided on whatever I want. But hapo mbeleni
utaongea. Yes, Mheshimiwa.
Okay, thank you very much, Calvin. Kwa majina naitwa Captain Lawrence, the captain of one-term ODM Youth League. I'm very happy to come today. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Mheshimiwa.
Okay, thank you very much, my friend Calvin. My name is Goodluck. I'm from Narok, and the ODM supporter, the UDA supporter, also a member of Bunge la Wananchi.
Okay. Yes, leo kama member wa UDA tena umesema wewe unaenda kuvai kama leadership in UDA. Leo tumeona kama delegates wameitwa katika mkutano wa UDA kwa State House. Unaweza tuambia kwa nini hao delegates waliitwa kwa hiyo mkutano?
Actually it is beginning of political arrangement.
Okay.
Na nafikiri rais wetu alituambia kwamba tujiandae kwa election ya next year, kwa sababu election itakuwa next year, na tuanze kuhusa sera yetu kama watu wa UDA na tuungane pamoja na tuanze safari pamoja.
So hii mjadala ilikuwa about kuungana the political arena ya UDA, so that you give us, so is when you are discussing about the leadership or what are you discussing more?
We discuss more, and we discuss about the leadership of tomorrow. And how we are going to win this election. Hatujaongea mingi, lakini bado tunataka tu tuuze sera ya chama yetu.
Okay. Yes, Mr. YY. Unaona hii mjadala ilikuwa UDA. Leo UDA walikuwa kukutana katika mjadala State House. Tunaita nyumba kuu. What do you think, is it necessary for the UDA delegates to meet at the State House, or they supposed to meet at the UDA headquarters?
Okay, for whatever I know, UDA is the ruling party. When UDA is the ruling party and their party leader is Mr. William Ruto, the president of this nation. So even if they meet in the State House, there's no problem with that. Because they are the ruling party. When you tell me ODM or Jubilee when to meet, when in Nini or a State House for their own politics or their own arrangement, that one you should have some question. But when the ruling party like UDA is meeting at the State House, we have no problem with that.
But many people have asked why they're supposed to go to the State House. State House is a public domain. They're supposed to go to their headquarters.
Yes, it is a public domain. But who is in that State House? It's a UDA leader. He's a UDA leader. So when your leader calls, you respond. So they went there. Hakuna nini yenye wameharibu, katiba yenye wameharibu. Yes, they have their headquarters. But when President Ruto called them, or the UDA party were being called by Mr. President, ambayo ni leader yao, what is the problem there?
Mr. Jeremy
Lawrence.
Mr. Lawrence, sorry. Can I ask you something? Do you think it is necessary for UDA members or UDA delegates, the aspirants, to meet at State House?
Okay, thank you. These are aspirants, right? The UD aspirants.
Yeah.
You know, it is very unfortunate that now we are 3 years in this regime. Then instead of the president calling delegates who can talk on national issues, already the president is strategizing on how he will retain power in a second term. When you call aspirants, how is it a matter of national importance? We have UDA offices, we have UDA headquarters, we have Secretary General of UDA. What is the work of Secretary General of UDA in State House? Why were they going there? Don't they have their headquarters? These are aspirants. They don't hold any national office in this country. What were they going to discuss? They are aspirants. They don't even hold any office in UDA. We can say that UDA is the party that is in power, yes. But these people, they don't hold any office in UDA. They are aspirants. The people who want to vie through the UDA ticket, they should be taken to headquarters of UDA. So that is why I'm saying in this country, we will always be recycling leaders that do not know the vision of how this country should be taken. We will always be talking about politics and politics and politics and politics.
So you are trying to telling us that the president doesn't have the vision for this country, or the vision to form or call the aspirants in his State House.
Mr. Calvin, what I'm trying to say is he didn't have it even before. From the beginning, he didn't have it. When he was campaigning, he had a very structured and well manifesto that he really sold well to the Kenyans, and they elected him on those manifestos that he sold to them. Right now, we are 3 years. Can you tell me even one thing in that manifesto of William Samoei Ruto that he has done? When he was doing the parliament, the
State of the Nation
address in the parliament, he could have told us in his administration from where he started until 2 years down the line what he has done. Mr. President was there telling us what he thinks we should be doing and what he thinks he should be doing going forward. He had not even anything that he can account for, that he can hata yeye pia anaweza jivunia. There was none, not a thing. And then he's coming to tell us something called Singapore. What is Singapore?
Hold it from there. Let's hear from the member himself.
Actually, we have a lot to, we as a ruling party, we as, we are the government. And president of this country is yeye ndiye ana chair chama ya UDA. Na there before tulikuwa na mtu ambaye alikuwa anaitwa Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president. And we used to go there to State House. Because
the ruling of Jubilee Party or the TNA Party
during Uhuru, we used to go there as a party, because those days ilikuwa ni Jubilee ndio ilikuwa ruling party. Na tulikuwa tunaenda pale State House. Kwa hivyo mimi president kuitisha mkutano ya Jubilee ya UDA pale State House, sioni kama kuna makosa yoyote. Kwa sababu we are the government, we are the ruling party, he is the president. Yeye ndio mkubwa wa chama, so sioni makosa yoyote. Na hata sasa hizi watu wa ODM wakitaka kuitisha meeting yao wataenda pale ODM.
But that's the ODM headquarter. Yeah. Why do? Because they have a Azimio headquarter, but ODM headquarter is not the State House. State House is a public domain. That's what people are claiming.
Sio ODM sio wao, sio the ruling party. Ruling party inamaanisha kwamba wao ndio wako na serikali, na kama ODM pia wangekuwa ndio wameenda na hii serikali, kama ndio wako na hii serikali saizi, wangeitisha mikutano pale State House, hatungekuwa na shida. But sisi ndio the ruling party, sisi ndio tunaongoza Kenya. UDA ndio inaongoza Kenya. Na president wetu ndio chair ya UDA. Kwa hivyo hatuoni shida yote.
Mr. Calvin, can I say something about that?
Yeah.
This notion that sisi ndo tuko na power, sisi ndo tuko na serikali, sisi ndo tunaongoza, I think this is why we should not elect people of impunity, people who does not have the roadmap on how to transform this nation, people with no integrity, people who are not honest, people who cannot be accountable to be in public offices. That is why we should not elect someone like William Samoei Ruto. If you can tell us that sisi ndio tuko na uongozi, sisi ndio tunaongoza, sisi ndio tuko na power, does it mean that you can do anything just because wewe ndio uko na nguvu, wewe ndio uko na power? There are clear structured and clear way on how those offices are supposed to be run. State House is one of the big offices that we have, the state property that we have in this nation. And there is a well structured on how a person who is in office or in State House should conduct that place, should conduct himself. But if you want to make a State House to be like your party headquarter, then where are we heading to? Just because, then why do you have a headquarter of your party? Why do we have this headquarter of this party? Why?
But they're trying to tell us that as the leader of the party or as the leader of the ruling party, he has the mandate to do so.
As the leader of the party, the Secretary General of the party, the Secretary General of the party represent the ideas and the views of the party in the government. The Secretary General hold that, even if the party leader could have hold that meeting in the headquarters, but you cannot just take the whole, these are aspirants and you take them to the State House. And this thing, it has been happening, right? Does not make it right. Just because the regime did it, does not make it right. You can't come here and tell us that it has been happening. And these are the handouts scenarios that we must resist from. Now, right now, you take people to State House to get 2,000, even people who are going to aspire for governorship, UDA. You are stooping too low.
Okay, Mr. YY, what is your parting shot about this?
Me, I see, I don't, when my brother is saying that it's not good, then show us the law, who stated that the president should not call even the aspirant or party members to the State House. Because here in Kenya, we assume to follow the law. Can you show us the law where we can't allow the president to call the even party members in the State House? Let us not speak because we are speaking, but whatever we are supposed to do, when the president broke the law, you should tell us this is the chapter of the law the president broke. You see, you cannot come out and tell us this is wrong, and when we ask you, tell us the chapter, you can't mention. Mr. Calvin.
I'm getting it.
So that is why I'm urging some kind
So they need it. Towards the institution, constitution, they're supposed to check these institutions.
No, because as I started, I said very well, the president and UDA is the ruling party. Now, like Jubilee was a ruling, it's like ODM angekuwa ruling party. Because we don't have a law that preventing them calling their members in the state house?
Mr. Calvin, in these offices we have ethics, right? Even in the offices, any
And the
office,
rule of law.
any office, there is no law that is deterring anyone to hold even their family members there. But we have ethics. You cannot take your ethics and ethical group meetings to your office just because there is no law that is deterring you from there. We have ethics in these offices. That is why we will always say that people with impunity cannot be elected
So are you,
to run
are you,
this
Mr.
office.
Calvin, is this member showing that even the family member cannot go to his office?
Not a
Yes,
family.
because according to how he's talking about ethics, or what. In this country we have
Let
constitution,
me ask you.
the rule of law. Show us where
what
the
business?
president.
What business were they doing there?
Let me
That
ask
is
you, my
the
brother.
content.
Let me ask you, my brother. What's your problem?
My
It's only
problem.
having a meeting in the state house. That is your problem.
Okay, what was the basis of this meeting?
You know,
Does it help national import? Does it have national importance?
You are not even following whatever these people were discussing.
But this is a party discussion. Most of the aspirant discussions.
Okay.
it is a
Indoor.
political
Mr.
Discussion.
Calvin, it is a party discussion. It is a party discussion. Vile party inaendelea. Si ndio? And who is the ruling party in this country?
That is the notion that we should run away from. That because we have power, we can do anything with this power. We have ethics.
That one is not.
We have the rule of law.
That one does not mean when you have power. When you have power. It does not mean that. Use the power where it is applicable. Don't just use power because power is there to be used. Okay? Don't call the name of power, even where we are not supposed to call the name of power.
My brother is not a notion because when you see, because I don't think if there is a problem when UDA party can hold a meeting in the state house, I don't think any problem there. Because this is a political arrangement. And you know, politics, it is about competition.
Yes.
And before you compete, you need to arrange yourself in bold. So I don't think there is any problem.
Okay, me the problem I have is that if it were PG, it was okay. But now this is aspirants. They don't hold any public office. They want to run for these positions with UDA tickets. So right now, what is bothering me is instead of the president calling people in state house to talk of national importance, is calling his aspirants to structure on politics. Yes, he still have time. There are a lot of things that he promised Kenyans and he has not done, not even a single thing. Then right here is already structuring on how he can capture power in 2027. That is the problem. That is the problem I have.
Okay. As we wind up the topic about the UDA delegates, all UDA aspirants who met today at the State House, let's now twist the topic. We go to the Azimio la Umoja. Yesterday, Azimio la Umoja elected new leader, or new political leader who is going to take up after the passing of Raila Amolo Odinga. Because Raila was the party leader of the Azimio. Now, the Azimio has been vacant seat on the leadership. So now they have elected the new leadership. And the new leadership is Kalonzo Musyoka, which was elected unanimously with the majority of the people. As I ask you, my parliament, do you think this thing was geniusly done to elect Kalonzo Musyoka as the Azimio la Umoja party leader, presidential candidate? Mr. YY.
As for me, Azimio, we knew Azimio 2022. But as for now, Azimio is dead.
Why do you call Azimio is dead?
True. That is
Yes,
true.
it is working. It is still running.
It's not working.
Every party is working on its own. Let us not cheat Kenya.
But Azimio, it has never been dissolved.
Okay.
The coalition is still intact. It has not even only, remember, it is only the Martha Karua party which dissolved his party from the Azimio coalition.
Okay. If I may ask you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
NASA. Who dissolved NASA?
Those are the members who delegate.
No. Can you show me the date? No. Can you show me the date where NASA was dissolved? You can't. So when something is dead, and then you are trying to rise it, thinking that you are going to confuse people. People are very clever. The only thing that is being done there is to confuse Kenyans. And now, Kenyans are very clever. Every party in Azimio was doing his own.
But why didn't they come out the way the Martha Karua and his political party get out?
Okay. Martha Karua was just doing it to gain the political mileage, which she didn't manage. They wanted to gain political mileage, and she didn't manage to gain it.
Remember, this Azimio is contained of 26 political parties, and out of 26 political parties, only one was quit himself. Only one which quit himself. So we remain with 25 political parties, and they're still intact.
Who says that Azimio is intact?
Yeah, to their delegation meeting yesterday.
As I repeat, it is just a matter of confusion, Kenya. Nothing like Azimio now.
Can I remind my friend something?
Because the reason why I'm saying this, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who is a member of Jubilee Party
and a patron of
Azimio la Umoja, is good for reminding me that a patron of Azimio la Umoja. If I may ask you, which party ran away first to go and support the government? It is the Jubilee. Who is the lead, party leader?
How did they?
Who was the Jubilee?
It was just some leaders.
Some leaders. What did?
No leaders.
What
from
did
some members of parliament?
What action did Uhuru took?
This piece. They were removed in the parliament.
No,
he was removed in the parliamentary seats.
Yeah, he was removed. But when Sabina Chege was nominated MP, so a good action is to remove her from that nominated MP. Am I right?
But you don't show back to your enemies.
No. In party we have
just remove the power.
We have party rule.
But it's still the MP.
We have party rule. Let us not do things vigorously.
Can
we have party rule.
Can I remind
when Sabina Chege, no, just wait. When Sabina Chege was still a party member, and she is still a party member of Jubilee, and Uhuru is there telling us that Azimio is there, and his people are the first people to quit, supporting Jubilee members. Most of Jubilee members ran away from Azimio.
But ODM also members went to support the ruling party.
They were summoned.
The same way they were summoned is the same way Jubilee also leaders they were summoned.
They were summoned, and they don't have any post. Can you show me any elected or any nominated MP from ODM? Show me.
Do they say about
show me. No, we don't have. We don't have. If it is good, Sabina Chege, because he was a nominated member of parliament through Jubilee, he was supposed to be chased away. And so now,
why do you want Sabina Chege to be chased away?
Because he broke the party rules. She broke the party rules. She was not supposed to be heard there, even with her voice. Why must we get her?
Okay. Howard. Let Mr. Ruto.
Okay, let me remind my good friend something. From NASA to Azimio. NASA was not a coalition. it was formed under MOU,
MOU.
by the party leaders. But when we come to Azimio, we even saw live on camera when the secretary generals of these parties came together and signed.
MOU.
The secretary general of both parties signed. It didn't happen in NASA, it happened in Azimio. And then when you have issues with Jubilee, I don't know why you should have issues with Jubilee, how they operate their things.
But
That is part of the
Let him
Azimio.
yeah.
my brother started by saying, Azimio party, death on arrival.
Why do
are
you
you
say
are
so?
you are you are you aware that Azimio is not a party right now?
No. If the delegates of Azimio can come together, and find a way on how they move together, how is it dead? I've not seen where all those parties have come together and dissolved it. I've not seen any. The relationship between ODM and UDA, that is not a coalition.
But
the relationship
my
between,
brother,
yes,
we as a ruling party, UDA ruling party,
Yeah.
we don't want to bother whether Azimio is still alive, whether it's not alive. But the only thing we know, Azimio party dead and alive is not there.
that is what that obvious what UDA wants. That is obvious.
But why?
Azimio, we are saying
No,
We are
obvious. That
talking
is
about
what
Azimio,
that is
not
what
ODM.
UDA want. That is what UDA want. You want Azimio to sambaratika. That is what you want, of course.
Good topic. Okay. So you're trying to tell me that this leader who has been taking the mantle now, who is called Kalonzo Musyoka, is not capable of leading the Azimio.
that is why I'm saying I don't want to bother whether he's capable, but per se, people say that Azimio is going to front what do you call this man? Kalonzo Musyoka is going to run for the president. That is what we are waiting for. That is the only thing we are waiting as a party. We are waiting Kalonzo to come and to fight for the president, and they compete with Ruben.
But do you think it's going to happen? Because also Azimio said, no matter how they elect their leader, who is Kalonzo now, but when the rest of the coalition join together, they'll select one leadership, and that leadership they did not mention it recently. Do you think they'll challenge you there?
We don't care, but we are ready. We are ready for anything.
Hamtalala kwa choo.
We are ready for anything.
Mnaanza
Whether they
kulia.
are going to mention, whether they are not going to mention, but we are ready for anything.
So are you ready to face Matiang'i if he is elected?
Very ready. We are ready to face Matiang'i. We are ready to face Kalonzo. We are ready for everything. That's why today
Do
we
you
hold
think
a
that you are
meeting.
going to lose it?
Who?
You people as the ruling party?
No. That cannot happen. That cannot happen.
So
That
they are
one.
ready with Oburu. So
So-
it is Oburu who is making you to feel like you are ready.
We are prepared enough.
Huh?
We are
Do you,
already prepared.
do you
enough.
think Oburu is making sense in ODM?
Thank you for that.
Yeah. It's making sense because what he said makes sense.
Mr. YY, do you think Oburu is making sense in his?
Yeah, when you ask, okay, I want to rectify something there.
Yeah,
That Azimio was not a party. Azimio was a coalition.
there's a coalition. Yeah.
It was not a party. It was a coalition. So those who think they could select Kalonzo to be at the same time, and the other hand, they're even confused. Somebody is supporting Matiang'i. Somebody today they are coming together to support Kalonzo. So we don't want to care about that.
But that's what they show you. If you can remember during the 202 NAC, when the NAC was forming the government, though we are still young, we were not in that political arena no much. But we've read its history. We've read it a lot, we understand it. When they were forming the government, the announcement of the presidential candidate, it was announced very late.
So
some 3 months to
when
election.
Mr.
So
Calvin,
if now you are contradicting
when
of
you
the
are telling
leadership,
us, when you are telling us that the Kalonzo Musyoka is the party nini, is the
sawa,
so
malizia.
in my conclusion, let the